Hello, Lead STEM Academy parents and guardians. Welcome to the May 2025 Cast Off with the Counselors, the last one for the school year. Uh, we will not have a live Q&A following this presentation. We're a little busy here in the counseling office getting ready for awards night next week and the end of the school year and next year, honestly. So no live Q&A. So my name's Todd Sear. I'm the current seventh grade counselor. I've got a short one for you this month, pretty apropos. STEM Tank schedule is the first topic. I'm going to share the STEM Tank schedule with you. I'll tell you what the last day of school is going to look like. I'm going to explain Chromebook collection and distribution. So we're collecting Chromebooks and giving them back. I'll explain that a little bit. And then we always finish up with the dates to remember. Okay. Yes, the last day of school is Friday, 5/23, the 23rd of May. It's a half day for students. Okay. So that's a week from today. I'm recording this on May 16th, Friday, May 16th. A week from today is the last day of school. We will be done. Half day, kids are done at 11:50. I will share that schedule with you. All right. Can you believe it? This is the last cast off for the 2024-2025 school year. I can't believe it. This year has just rocketed by. So, all right. Our first topic is STEM Tank. So, STEM Tank officially begins on Tuesday, May 20th, and it runs until Thursday, May 22nd. That's the day that we learn who the finalists are. Okay. So I'll explain the schedule. Here it is, as a matter of fact. So next Tuesday, the 20th, is when we open up the campus to visitors like yourselves, and we encourage you to please come to school, come to lead, check out what the students have made. They've been working on it all semester. They've been pouring their hearts and souls into it. We want you to see it. You can come and just view the presentations. You could be a judge. Okay, you could visit different classrooms. It's a wonderful opportunity to see. Basically, it's our science fair. Okay. It's a pretty simplistic explanation. Mrs. Romzek would probably kill me, but when all is said and done, it's a science fair. So, how does it work? On Tuesday, the 20th, the kids are going to go to their first three classes in the morning. Then they're going to have lunch and nav time. Then they're going to have their last class of the day, which is period 7. And then we're going to set up for STEM Tank, and STEM Tank's going to start at 1:30 in the afternoon. So the campus is open on Tuesday from 1:30 to 3, an hour and a half for STEM Tank. Okay, so please come to school and check out what the kids have done. All right, now Wednesday the 21st, flip flop. STEM Tank's in the morning, and the kids are going to have their classes after STEM Tank. Okay, so you can see the schedule on the screen. It is an even day, so they'll have periods 2, then lunch and nav, then 4, 6, and 8. STEM Tank runs from 8:15 to 9:45. Okay, now, Thursday the 22nd, we are on an assembly schedule, which means we have shortened periods. This is the day when we are going to learn who the finalists from each grade level are. Okay, basically who won STEM Tank. You could look at it that way. Mrs. Romzek is going to record a presentation of the winners, and we're all going to watch that during period 7 on Thursday. It'll be broadcast into the classrooms. Okay, so assembly schedule extra long period 7 to account for the broadcast of the STEM Tank finalists. Okay, and that'll be a wrap on STEM Tank for this school year. How about the last day? How about Friday the 23rd, the half day? Here's what that looks like. So you'll notice that they're going to all 8 classes on Friday the 23rd. They are abbreviated, way abbreviated. Okay, but you can see the schedule right there. Now, school officially ends at 11:50. So here's the deal. At 11:35, bus riders will be called to the cafeteria if they would like to have lunch. Yes, lunch will be served on Friday the 23rd. They're going to get 10 minutes to eat. So the bus riders will be called to the cafeteria first. They can eat from 11:35 to 11:45 and then get on their bus and be ready to go by 11:50. Now, the bus riders don't have to eat lunch. Actually, nobody has to eat lunch. So the bus riders can skip the cafeteria and just get on the bus and just sit there for 10 minutes. Well, it's actually 15 minutes, and wait for their fellow bus riders to finish their lunches, and then the buses will depart at 11:50. At 11:40, the walkers and the bike riders and the students that get rides and ride their scooters and whatnot, they'll be called to the cafeteria for their 10-minute lunch period. And again, they don't have to eat lunch. Now, they could pick it up and bring it home if they want. They could skip it altogether, or they could go to the cafeteria and enjoy their last 10 minutes while they eat their lunch. At 11:50, campus is cleared, all the kiddos go home, and that is the start of their summer. We'll still be here, but the kiddos go home at 11:50. So to reiterate, dismissal starts at 11:35. Okay, dismissal for the bus riders starts at 11:35. Students are welcome to eat lunch until 11:50 or leave for the summer. Okay, so that's the last day of school. All right, Chromebook collection and distribution. We're doing things a little differently this year. An email went out to parents on the 8th of May from Mr. Snyder talking about Chromebook check-in, check-out. Okay, and I'm going to explain what that means. Okay, so all navigators are going to check in their Chromebooks on Thursday the 22nd, so the day before the last day of school. They're going to check in and check out. What does that mean? Let me explain. 8th graders are going to turn in their Chromebook and their Chromebook charger and their Chromebook cover, and that's it. They're done. Okay, they won't get another Chromebook until they get to high school. We're going to assess their for fines. If students accrue a fine, then they'll get a slip that says what the fine's going to be. 8th graders, that's it, done with the Chromebook. Current 6th and 7th graders will also check in their Chromebooks. Fines will be assessed. Okay. If current 6th and 7th graders accrue a fine, their Chromebook will be held for the summer. If their Chromebook does not accrue, if they do not accrue a fine, their Chromebook will be checked back out to them for the summer. So they will have a Chromebook for the summer. All right. So current 6th and 7th graders will be taking the same Chromebook home that they have today, unless, of course, they're using a loaner. All right. Now, there is another wrinkle. There is a form, and Mr. Snyder's email addresses. There's a form called the Acceptable Use Policy Form, the AUP form. Is one of two forms that you must sign in order for your child to get their Chromebook checked out for the summer. The AUP form and the student handbook. Okay, you sign those two forms, and then your kiddo can have their Chromebook for the summer. If those forms are not signed, the kiddo will not get the Chromebook for the summer. We'll just hang on to it till next year. Okay? So again, if you need more information, check out that email that went out from Mr. Snyder on May 8th. Okay, we're almost done. Dates to remember. Again, Friday the 23rd is a half day of school. It's the last day. Okay, the end of the school year. Moving into the 2025-2026 school year, Anchors Away, which is our 6th grade orientation, that's going to take place on Monday the 4th of August and Tuesday the 5th of August. Okay, we're already working on that. If you have an incoming 6th grader, you will be contacted by Mrs. Murray with information on Anchors Away. All right. If you don't have an incoming 6th or 7th grader, you don't have to worry about it. I mean, if you don't have an incoming 6th grader, you don't have to worry about it because you're done for now. Okay, and then the first day of the new school year is Monday, the 11th of August. All right. Okay, as you may or may not be aware, we rotate with our students. So this is what our department is going to look like next year. Miss Murray is moving down to the 6th grade because her 8th graders are moving on. Miss Cloud is moving up with her 6th graders to 7th grade, and I am going to have the kings and queens of the school. I've got the 8th graders next year, okay? You will notice that there is no Dr. Hernandez, there is no school social worker, and we are heartbroken at the fact that we're not going to have Dr. Hernandez next year, and we're not going to have a replacement. So as of today, we understand that there will not be a school social worker here at Lead next year. I don't know, things could change. I don't ever want to say never, but from what we were told, no school social worker. So it'll be the three of us doing all the work next year. Okay, but that's That's who you. So whoever you're working with now, if you have a current student that's coming back next year, it's going to be the same counselor. Okay. All right. We want to thank you for all your support and all the work that you've put in with your kiddos this year. Really makes a difference. Hope you enjoy your summer. Hope you get to relax. Hope you maybe get to take a trip somewhere or have a great time. And we'll see you in August. Take care.